The name of the commercial is We Believe the Best Men Can Be. It was directed by Kim Jerry. This was a campaign that was launched by Gillette in solidarity with the Me Too movement, which was a movement that went viral in October 2017 as a hashtag on social media to denounce sexual assault and sexual harassment and also condemns toxic masculinity. The commercial invites men to set an example to other men in terms of respect, solidarity, and coexistence, because the boys watching today will be the men of tomorrow. This commercial was officially launched on January 13, 2019, which the digital release of a short film entitled We Believe the Best Men Can Be, which played upon the previous slogan, The Best a Man Can Get, to address negative behavior among men, including bullying, sexism, sexual misconduct, and toxic masculinity. Moreover, all this was done due to the allegations of sexual harassment, gender-based violence, abuse, bullying, and sexism that shook the world in 2018. The audience of the commercial is the whole of society: women, boys, girls, men, and especially parents of all nationalities, religions, ethnic groups, etc. The core audience is the men who engage in these violent behaviors and toxic masculinity. The purpose is that people become aware of the education that is being given to children, that they can understand that there is no difference between the sexes to be good people, that it is necessary to break the system and change the mentality that is held about boys, men, and not excuse them with the statement that boys are boys. Also, that men become aware of their actions and how they are affecting the children of today, and finally, that they get to promote a positive and healthy masculinity, breaking all the stereotypes that are held about men. The commercial conveys feelings of guilt, sadness, anger, uncertainty, disappointment, and a bit of resignation, because in the part where they are in a meeting and the man who is there makes the latest comment less, you can see and feel the disappointment that it conveys. Also, when the parents appear saying, "Boys will be boys," it conveys a feeling of resignation on their part. On the other hand, the way the camera focuses on the expressions of the children and the parents is impressive, as it does it at the exact moment to be able to better appreciate what they are feeling. The music changes tone depending on the situation shown in the commercial. If you want to give emphasis to one part, it raises the tone, but if you want to listen to the dialogues, it lowers the tone, in order to be able to remain attentive to every detail, feeling, or expression that is transmitted. The narrator uses few words throughout the commercial, but these have a very strong meaning, which makes the viewer think about what each one of them means. The presence of reporters and journalists in the commercial makes it credible, as it can be seen that this issue is too important, real, and controversial to be in the news and media. In addition, it can be seen how in the commercial the captures or message bubbles appear and show the reality of all the words that are said against boys and their masculinity, which is real and happens all the time. The commercial is divided into two parts. The first part explains and presents the problem and gives a context of what is happening on a daily basis. For example, when boys are watching TV and a TV program is shown in which women are insulted. This is something that they watch every day and nobody does anything about it, so it is a problem. In the second part, we start to see a reaction from the men. We start to see a change, a solution to these problems. For example, when a boy defends a couple of girls against the harassment of another boy, you can see the solution that they propose to the problem presented in the first part. The moment society was going through when the commercial was launched was very critical, since sexual harassment, bullying, inequality, and discrimination had increased. This made most of the people begin to see reality and become aware of what was happening. Also, they did not stay still, since with the tools they had, they began to help. That is why this Gillette commercial has a lot of weight and influence from what was happening at that time. Since they try to support everyone involved through this commercial and making them see that they are not alone and that things can improve if someone takes the first step, as can be seen in the part where a boy doesn't allow another to harass a girl on the street. This implies that someone has to take the first step to make a change. In conclusion, it can be said that the commercial tries to help society improve, calls attention to people, especially men, so that they do not follow the current of stereotypes in which they live and have been raised, that they break the cycle and can live a healthy and true masculinity, that they be an example of the little ones since they are the future. The boys watching today will be the men of tomorrow.